Welcome back everybody, back to a new video. So we are finally done with Genesis Ras Part 2 of his missions starting life. I will say, actually, it took a lot of leaves. I even took leaves from a Heart of Orbis. Honestly, I'll be honest, I don't care much for Heart of Orbis besides either a bottle or the leaves. I mean, the gear is nice and all, but if I ever had to choose between a bottle or the plus 15 gear, for me personally, I want the bottle, right? So let's get into it, right? So overall, it took about, I uploaded the video like around 7, 8 in the morning. It's currently 2 p.m. right now. So yeah, it took quite a bit. I will say, this took a lot longer than the Rift, because obviously the sapling of the Young Scar tree, basically, guaranteed in Rift, right? This one, not so much. So I even started doing a little bit of an actual adventure because I didn't want to do this all day to, try to get this. But we finally finished and we're finally done with part 2 of Genesis Ras missions. Now, on to part number 3, which is the part that looked a little bit weird because it obviously does depend on the gear grade and all that, right? So as you can see there, done. Now we're on to Steadfast Courage. Now let's go ahead and restore. So we click on restore. Does it show the gear I can do already? All right. So it already is showing my max enhance. So let's go over here to exquisite. There you go. So let me see which gear rolled terribly. So I'm pretty sure, I have no idea if I want to keep this or not. I mean, I'm pretty sure I rolled 2 speed twice. So it wasn't the prettiest. So let me click this. How much do we get from this? All right. We get 21 gained. I mean, All right, so we get 21 from an epic. Do I have a pink? So the pink we are going to get 19. Okay. Let me go to a plus 15 now. Do I have a plus 15 anywhere? Let's just do this. Let's convert that. Wait, the wrong one. Ooh, okay. So plus 15 will give me 100. Oh, okay. So we need what? 3,000? Okay. So let me just click this. 100. Okay. So technically, you really only need about 30 gears. That is plus 15, which honestly is probably easier to go about instead of doing everything plus 9. And you know what? Actually, I think that is actually true, because when you look at how much charms I actually need to burn for this, it's quite a lot, right? But I will say all the gear that I have rolled here is pretty much gear that I was testing my luck on, see if it's really worth it or not to even keep for myself. So honestly, if there is a time to clean up your account, it would be now. The best way I go about in terms of actually cleaning up my account, equipment score, show equipment score, and that's usually how I gauge if I want to keep the gear or not, right? Because sometimes if it's really, really low, like, I can't really make use of it, like this boot right here, perfect subs. But, no, 76 gear score? That's a yikes. That's really, really bad. Yeah, it hit the attack, it hit the crit chance, it rolled perfect, but I can't really use it because of how low the gear score is. Yeah, I may be able to, but at that point, I can't really justify it, right? This sword, 77. Perfect subs. Now, should I save this to reset? That's up to you. I cannot really justify saving certain pieces like this, like the sword right here, because it's really common, and at this point, I might as well just chuck them. And honestly, like I did say, it's not that bad, actually. 30 plus 15 gears is pretty doable. Let's go do this right now. You know what? Let's go clean up our account. But for sure, I recommend the plus 15. If you have charms to blow, I would literally blow everything, make them plus 15, because that's way better. Bro, it's going to take, so it's only going to take you 30 plus 15 gear compared to I don't know how many plus 9s. So like, yeah, I'm just going to throw my plus 15s. So let's go over here, equipment score. We are going to show equipment score. Do this. All right, we do lower. And let's go ahead and clean up. It is time for basically, not spring cleaning, fall cleaning. Let me see. What can I get rid of? No, I'm keeping that. It's not too bad. This is what? How fast is this? Is this 18? 17 speed? No, thank you. No, thank you. We're going to unlock that. All right. We got this ring. Ooh. I actually like this ring because it wrote flat attack and crit damage. The ER, basically useless, but honestly, it is what it is. This chest, though, how much ER is that? 34? It's a very low gear score, but I'm pretty sure I can use it, so I don't want to throw that away. All right. Let's see. What else do we got here? The boots. Nah, I'm chucking these boots. These boots are going along with these boots. All right. What else can we throw? No. Speed, crit chance, flat defense. Hey, ooh, it's not the worst. Nah, I'll chuck it. I'm trying to think. Who can use it? Yeah, I know it wrote flat defense. I don't really mind it, but I don't really have that many defense. But I'm going to hold on to it just in case. This one's effectiveness. I think I'm going to chuck this regardless. Don't get me wrong. 38 effectiveness is nice, but I have quite a bit of pieces like that already, so I don't really need that. Injury. This is speed. Actually, speed boot is not that bad, actually. We do have this one, injury. That's not the worst. This is 17 speed. I'm going to hold on to that for the meantime. I just mod off the flat, not attack, but the attack percentage. We'll see about that. Funny enough, let me get rid of this. I would think that counts. I don't think it's going to be 100, though, but let's hold on to it for sure. I'm getting rid of this ring. Don't really need this ring no more. 38, actually, you know what? 28% crit damage ain't that bad, you know. Yeah. You know, we'll hold on to that. That's not that bad. 18 speed. All right. Okay, this spring cleaning gonna take a lot longer than I expected. Here. Okay, I'm for sure trashing this. It's injury. I don't really care for that. All right. What else? What else can we trash? What else? That helm's kind of yoiks. 19 speed, I'm keeping that. 17 speed, it's whatever, I don't mind. It's okay. I don't like this. No, I have so many pieces like this already. I'm going to trash that. This one, I don't like it, so we're going to trash it. All right, so we're finding some gear to throw, right? What else? I'm chucking this. If I can chuck it. Wait, I can't chuck it. Never mind. I forgot. It has to be 85, 88, and Orc Armor. All right, I forgot about that. All right, let's continue the search. Ooh, why do I have this ring? HP Torrent? I'm chucking this because I don't know why I had this ring. Senya, I guess? Green Senya? That was the only character I can think of? No, it's not really worth it. I'm chucking this as well. It didn't roll the greatest. It's okay. It's really okay. You know what? I'll hold on to it. I could maybe use it because I'm thinking about my counter gear. It ain't the prettiest. All right, that's staying there. Attack. It's okay. It ain't pretty. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'm chucking this. I have better stuff than this. Chuck that. Actually, no, I'll hold on to that. All right. What else can we get rid of over here? Injury. No, I want that for the HP. Oh yeah, I'm getting rid of that. What else? I'm getting rid of this. I'm gonna keep that, actually. It's not that bad. 19, I'm keeping it. Ooh, I forgot about this. I have quite a bit of pieces like this that are really, really low. I'll hold on to it because I'm pretty sure I can use it. Defense, no. No, actually, no, I'll keep it just in case. Harsetti Gamer, by the way. No, I'm not a Harsetti Gamer, but I'll hold on to it. Get rid of that. Oh, I'm keeping that. I'm trashing that for sure. Yeah, I'm trashing this too. Can't really use it. I just wrote this actually pretty good. I got this today from farming my rifts, so we're gonna keep that. It's actually not that bad, actually. Ooh. See, every time I see pen and I see ER, I am tempted just to chuck it because I really can't use pen and ER. I'm not gonna be ER gamer, so I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna chuck that. Let's go see how much we have now. Genesis Ras Part 3. So far, I will say this is actually pretty easy. This is way easier than this one. The story in live cost a lot of farming. This one, though, it's not so bad. It's really not that bad at all. All right, we're chucking this. I'm chucking that. I am chucking this. I am keeping that. That's not that bad, actually. I'm chucking that. I mean, I could use it, but no thank you. Chucking that. Chucking that. You know, I hate how it auto-clicks right away. I'm keeping that because it's actually not that bad. Keeping that. It's not that bad. Trash that. Could be decent. I don't know how I feel about this boot, so I'm holding on to it. See, and then the piece I showed earlier, I have so many pieces like that. I'm checking that. Checking that. Keeping that, actually. No, I very rarely do I ever use injury with attack. No, I'm checking that. Chucking that, sadly. I'm gonna chuck that. Actually, just like that, we're already at 1,200. Pretty good, actually. That is actually pretty good. Let's convert it. All right, 1,200. Boom. Hey. All right. But that's pretty much going to be the gist of it. I don't want to sit here and continue on. But overall, pretty easy. Pretty easy, right? I do recommend definitely just getting rid of your plus 15 gear over any plus 9 or 12s and all that. Because honestly, it's going to cost you so much more charms doing this plus 9 and all that for like, what? It doesn't give you nothing. I might as well just chuck plus 15s at this point. But other than that, though, thank you for watching the video. Hope you have a good day. Good luck on your Genesis Ras farming. Again, there's no rush. There's no rush to it. But other than that, though, I will see you guys later on. Peace out.